I was at Chick-fil-A, and for some reason, I seem to be a target sometimes of controversy in our community. I know some of you you're shocked by this, but it's true. When I go to restaurants, literally there will be people that will make passive-aggressive comments towards me. Like they'll be talking really silently, and then they'll say something really loud because they want me to hear it, and kind of everybody at the table will go and turn back around. And I'm like, God, what am I supposed to do? Well, it's because Jesus turned over temples. God, I'll do it right now. He never lets me. But I ask because I'm sinful and need a Savior. So the deal is I'm sitting at Chick-fil-A, and there's two college students over here, and they're talking kind of silently. We're sitting right next to them. And all of a sudden, like one of the girls, in a loud voice that she had not been talking to the entire time, looks at her friend and goes, I don't really go to church to be entertained. And looked at me and went, I'm like, God, she's a girl, but I'll take her out. I will. I'll do it right now, Lord. And everything in me, I just got to be honest. I'm going to be as honest as because, listen, I struggle just like you. I don't want a preacher that doesn't struggle with sin. Find the church where Jesus pastors, all right? Because, we all do. Anyway, so I wanted to look at Lucretia and Karis and go, all right, just wait right here. I'll be right, but take me a couple minutes here. Hold the pickle, And I want to kind of go over and sit down and put my arm around her and go, do you go to church to be bored? Do you go to church to be bored? Because the definition of entertainment is to hold one's attention for a specific amount of time, and we love to hold people's attention. What's the problem? But I didn't, because God wouldn't let me. And I remember praying about that, and God teaching me an important lesson, and I just want to teach our church and coach our entire church, every campus, through this right now. We don't fight battles with people that claim to be Christian but don't like us. We don't fight battles with bloggers. We don't read the stuff. We don't go on and comment. We don't do that stuff. You know why? That's not our calling. Our calling is to preach the gospel. Our calling is to preach Jesus, crucified, buried, risen, coming again. And I don't have time, and neither do any of you, to worry about what people say. We can't control what they say. We can control what Jesus says to us and whether or not we're obedient to it. Recently, we just don't do it. Recently, we had to release a staff member over him responding to a critic, and he went over the line, and he confessed some stuff that he did. He went over the line. He did some stuff, or he said some stuff that he shouldn't have said. We don't have the Unabomber. It didn't blow up anybody's house. Don't worry. But we had to talk to some church members that did some things. We're like, listen, guys, we don't fight these people. I had a conversation this week with Rick Warren. You might have heard of him. He wrote a really good book. And we were talking through this, and I get some coaching from him. He's an incredible godly man. He said, Perry, let me give you 3 things to do. Outlove, outlive, and outfruit your critics. Outlove, outlive, and outfruit. And I'm telling you as a church, please listen to me. We're not called to fight battles. We're called to preach the gospel, and that's where our focus needs to be. Let me tell you why this means so much. Because right after this happened at Chick-fil-A, right after this event, 2 girls walk up to me. One girl's like, can I say hi to you? You just did. She said, I don't want to bother you. I can see you're with your family. She said, but I just wanted you to know that I came to NewSpring. I've been there a few times. I'm from South Africa. And I've came to NewSpring. It's blessed me so much. I've received Christ since being here. And today I'm leaving. I'm like, she's going on and she's going back to South Africa. But I'm like, here's a girl from South Africa, comes through here, receives Christ, and God said, that's what you're about. Now, I wanted to look at the girls right here and go, did you hear that? Ah-ha! Here's your pickle. But I didn't. We're called to preach the gospel. And so let me just kind of coach you. If you see people and bloggers and stuff, don't fight with these people. Because here's the deal. If we're wrong and we're doing it wrong, God will like blow this place up, and they can come celebrate the bonfire. But if we're right, and we're preaching the gospel, and lives are being changed, it can't be stopped.